Hello and welcome back. Unfortunately, the IGTV app is crashing, so we're going to try this again. Welcome to another episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. And of course, I am Richard Santiago. I want to remind you guys that Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago, is brought to you by the film Dear Bully, which will premiere on Vimeo on June 7th, 2019. So we want to thank Vimeo for donating their VOD service to us. Thank you so much. Also brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to helping survivors of bullying. So volunteer, donate, and learn. Also brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher for all your teacher resources. Hey teachers and moms, check out travelingtechteacher.com. Also brought to you by The Art of War. This will make a good book for your dad on Father's Day, so get with me and find out how you can win this. Thank you to St. Martin's Press for this donation of this book. DM me, find out how you can win that. So we were pretty much, and we're going to continue, we're going through all of the quizzes that were in my story. If you missed some, if you got some wrong, it's not the end of the world, folks. All right, so don't worry about it. Live and learn from it, and remember. All right, so the last one that we were doing with this one right here, and you guys, there's no wrong or right answers, but this one should have been a slam dunk. You guys made our producer cry because you guys didn't know the right answer to this one, but we're gonna make it up, right? We know now. Okay, so the question was, Dear Bully, the film Dear Bully is gonna premiere on Vimeo on what date? Okay, 8 of you said June 6, 2019. You were close, but not correct. 2 of you said June 7th, 2020. Nope. Hopefully we'll have another film come out in June 7th, 2020. And 6 of you said, thank you, Bully Awareness, for joining us. 6 of you said June 7th, 2019, which is the right answer. And then 1 of you said July 7th, 2019. So try to remember that, guys, all right? That the film is going to premiere on June 7th, 2019, which is just a couple of days away, which is also the birthday of my friend Jason, and it's also the day that he committed suicide. So remember that date, June 7th, 2019. That is the day that Dear Bully will premiere on Vimeo. All right, folks. All right. So let me take the opportunity to show you guys a little more and kind of recap. All right, so this one was what distracts you guys, and it looked like loud and irritating noises and whispering conversations was a tie. All right, the green check mark is the one that I felt should be the answer, and so if you're one of the 12 people that answered the other 2 questions, or even the 7 people who answered movement out of the corner of your eye, please try to work on that and get to letter A, nothing, I'm focused. All right, that's where you all want to be. Princess, thank you for joining the show. I appreciate that. So this question was, if you're feeling anxiety coming on, basically what is it that you do? And 15 of you, which is great, chose I talk with my best friend. That's real good. 6 of you chose I put on my headphones and go for a run, and that's real good because you're keeping your health going, you're staying in shape, so that's real good. And 12 of you chose I carefully consider the problem, which is also good. And then 5 of you put I run and hide. So if you're one of those 5 that did that, please try to work towards one of the other answers. Okay, want to try and either talk with your best friend or put on some music and go out for a run, or carefully consider the problem. All right, guys, there's no wrong or right answers. This one was just basically a survey, guys, just so you know. I was kind of taking a survey. Princess, can you tell me, did you participate in any of these quizzes and And if so, which one, and what did you answer, if you want to tell me. So this was just basically kind of recapping the 4 boring teachers, trying to find the 4 types of bad teachers, and trying to find out which one of you guys have either experienced or thought were the worst. And I'm glad to see that a lot of you agreed with me on this. Thank you for joining the show. I appreciate that. Patricia Tiffany? Thank you for joining the show. So 4 of you said boring teacher. A lot of you, I guess, don't like the boring teacher. 9 of you had the no control teacher. 19 of you chose the mean teacher. So you, on this one, Princess, you chose the mean teacher as well, so you agreed with me, all right. And 3 of you chose the lightweight teacher. So it is Patricia Tiffany. Thank you, Patricia Tiffany, for joining the show. Flingo, thank you for joining the show. Yeah, it's the mean teacher is definitely the worst one out of the 4, because a boring teacher not really gonna hurt you. An uncontrolled teacher might help hurt you if she doesn't control a bully from bullying you. Thank you, Oak, for joining us. But definitely a mean teacher will really hurt you mentally. And what is that one? The lightweight teacher is not going to hurt you as well, because you're not going to learn as much, but it's not going to hurt you in any mental way. So this one was, what do you do when you're having trouble with your teacher? How should you handle that? And 4 of you chose, and that was the answer that I chose. That's what the green check mark is. Help, but there's no wrong or right answer in this one. Help your child solve the problem. 4 of you chose that. 13 of you chose talk with the teacher. I was really surprised to find out that 1 of you chose come in and observe the class. I really thought that would be very high. And then 18 of you, which is the one that won, chose to talk to the principal. So that's really good. So if you answered one of these, what was the answer that you chose? So let's move right along, and here we go. So this one was, I'm really happy to find that you guys answered this one. If you answered this one, please let me know which one you chose. But I was really happy about this. This one was just for fun, okay? And the 3 and the question was, which one of these statements are true? Number 1, which of course is the one I chose, is the bullyexposed.com will end bullying and tell my story. And 11 of you chose that out of the 57 that saw it. Real Kobe, thank you for joining the show. So really happy about that. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. 4 of you chose that. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. 4 of you chose that, so there was a tie there. And then 5 of you chose the pen is mightier than the teller, which is just again a joke. It's a play on the pen is mightier than the sword. Some of you may know Penn and Teller are magicians that are in Las Vegas, so that was just kind of a play on that. So we got a question, so give me 1 second, let me get to that question, and then this one here, I'll get to this one, and then I'll get to the question. Thank you for asking the question. This one again was, I think we did this one, but just in case we didn't, I'll do it again. This one was, I'm easily distracted by. 5 of you said nothing, I'm focused, and that's the answer I said, which is great. Glad to hear that 5 of you are out there that do that agree with me on that. Loud or irritating noises, 9 of you said. And whispering conversations, some of you distracted by whispering conversations, that was 10 of you, and that was the one that won in this case. And then 4 of you said D, movement out of the corner of my eye. Let's try to work on that and try to stay focused. Lulu, thank you for joining the show. Dart, thank you for joining the show. Let's try to stay focused and try to move that to nothing. I'm focused. Okay, so let's get to the question. A few of you have started Q&A. So let's see here. We're going to start with O, being the dot one is the one on top. And we got, do you or any of your friends still get bullied? Well, I was bullied in the workplace at a job. I'm going to assume that a lot of my friends that are still working at that job are getting bullied. I'm going to assume yes. They were bullied, or they are bullied by the United States Postal Service. United States Postal Service is a big form of bullies, and the union, which is the NARC, that's supposed to protect them, does nothing to protect them. So I'm going to say that the answer to that is yes. Me, no, I do not get bullied anymore because I quit that job and I left them. Well, I should say this. They fired me first and then I sued them and I won. And part of the lawsuit was that that it's put on my record that I quit the job and I left on my free will, which is exactly what it should have been done. So no, I am not getting bullied any longer. Thank you, Oak, for asking. So let's see here. We got Ferns. Is it Ferns? Fernshaw 13. I feel bad about something every day, but I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I totally understand that. That happens when you are ready to talk about it. I hope that you do find a friend or find someone to talk to about it, because that's going to be very important for your healing process. In the meantime, being that you don't want to talk about it, I would definitely do some meditations, at least 5 minutes of meditations a day, to help deal with the fact that this is happening to you and that you do not want to talk about it. That is my recommendation to you and my advice to you. And again, I am not a professional, so please consult your parents or a professional before doing any of the things that I tell you. Unless you guys have more questions, that's going to do it for this episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. I thank you all for joining me. I thank you all for participating in the quizzes. I'm going to try to put up more quizzes for you, or we're going to try to put up more quizzes. It's a team of us working on this account. We're going to try to put up more quizzes for you. But the main thing to remember from this video is that Dear Bully is going to premiere on Vimeo on June. That's one of the takeaways from this video that you have to remember. So June 7th, the film is going to premiere. A lot of you are still confused about that, so I'm going to put up more information about that to get that out to you guys. All right, so remember that Live Feed with your host Richard Santiago is brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So volunteer, donate, and learn. Also brought to you by the film Dear Bully, which will premiere on Vimeo again on, say it with me, June 7th, 2019. So be sure to get your Vimeo account now. Do a search for The Bully Exposed and subscribe to our Vimeo channel. Also brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher. For all your teacher resources, moms that are homeschooling and teachers, check out travelingtechteacher.com. And also brought to you by this great book that will make a great Father's Day gift. So DM me to find out how to win this book, The Art of War. If you are into espionage, or your dad is into espionage, this will make a great gift. DM me to find out how to win. And thank you to St. Martin's Press for donating this book. We do appreciate it. That's going to do it for us. We want you guys to be kind to one another. And remember that anyone can wear the crown. Anyone can be a hero. So be kind to one another and have a great day. And we'll see you all tomorrow. And continue checking out those quizzes.